Okay, tutorial for making mandala type shapes in Photoshop. I've learned some of this stuff from other videos, so here we go. I'm going to make a new project. 3600 by 3600, 300 pixels per inch with a white background. I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to name it background 2, just so that I can have a white and a black background. So now I'll just fill that with black. And I'm going to make another layer. I've already got a nice color picked here for my foreground, a nice deep red. So I've got this empty transparent layer selected. Now I'm going to look at the white background so I can draw a path. First I'm going to add some guides. New guide at 50%. Go back to view. New guide. Horizontal at 50. Type the percent sign. Going to go back to view. Lock the guides. Now I'm just going to make a path. And I'm going to make one side of it. So I'll just really draw anything, it doesn't matter, but you know, you can learn which shapes are going to translate better here. I'm just going to end it up here. Now, just to get us in the right mode, I'm going to go over and pick Path Select tool. I click off of it here just to see that it's unselected. I'm going to select the whole thing. I'm going to do Control-C, copy. Click off of it. Control-V, paste. Click off of it, hold down the Shift key, grab it, and move it over here. Now I'm going to go to Edit, Transform Path, Flip Horizontal. Look at that. So it happened to line up. I might have had to move it around. Now I'm going to hold down Shift, select the other side, go up to this Combine key. Because I'm in the path selection mode, I'm in path mode, I'm going to combine them. So now I've got a path. Now over here, I'm going to rename this path so it doesn't go away. Path 1, good enough. I'm going to switch back over to this layer, turn on the black background because I'm going to pick a dark color. Got the path. And I have set my brush up 33 pixels hard. Doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm starting with because I want to bevel it. So 33 pixels hard. So I'm going to go over here. Now I'm going to say pick stroke path with brush. Let's see if I can do this up here so you can see it. Well, that button strokes it. Then I'm going to select off the path, go back over to my layer, right click, blending options, and I'm going to pick bevel and emboss. Boom. Hey, that's a nice shape. And another nice thing is inner glow. You can The yellow happens to look nice with the red, but you know, you can do stuff like this and add like a little glow to it. It's gonna make it look nice. So I'll leave that off for now. We might put that on later and do it. So I just have this beveled shape. I'm on layer 1. Now I'm going to click Control-Alt-T, which is going to copy the layer and put me in transform mode. Control-Alt-T. I'm going to grab the origin, move it all the way down to the center of my guides. And then instead of dragging it, I'm going to go over here and just type in an angle like 15 degrees, something that will divide into 360. And then I'm gonna, okay. So it made a copy. Now instead of doing that over and over again, I'm gonna do Control-Shift-Alt-T. And it's gonna keep making layers. It's gonna keep rotating it. I'm going to do one more right over the one I've got. Come over to my layers, go all the way down, turn off the original layer because I don't want to merge that. Hold down Shift, select all those new layers, right click, merge layers, and there it is. So now I've got this cool looking shape. So maybe I want to put something under that or on top of it, right? So I'm going to turn that off. Go back to this layer again, select it, do Control-Alt-T, move the origin again, get it right in the middle. This time I'll type in 7.5 degrees. You can put 7.5, 15, 20, 30, 40. They're all multiples of 360. So boom. Now Control-Shift-Alt-T. So this one's dense. More. Come back over to my layers. So now I've made 49 layers. Come all the way down here. That one's not showing. Select all of them. Merge layers. So now we get that one. But I can turn on both at the same time. So you can do set multiple angle settings and get more complex. I guess you could even do things that weren't exactly a multiple of 360 too. So anyhow, there you go. They look pretty nice when you zoom in too, because 3600 by 3600 at 300 dpi. So there you go. Cool mandala type spirals in Photoshop.